Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're jetting off to Ella, Sri Lanka. Nestled right in the heart of Sri Lanka's hill country, it's like stepping into a postcard. We're talking lush green mountains, breathtaking waterfalls, and tea plantations as far as the eye can see. So, if you're ready for an adventure, buckle up because we're about to explore the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Ella. Plus, I've heard the views from these hikes are so incredible. It's worth every step. So what are we waiting for? Let's get this adventure started. Alright, our first stop takes us to a site that's practically synonymous with Ella the Nine Arches Bridge. First off, it's massive. This thing stretches 91 feet high above the ground, connecting two lush green hills. And the best part? It's made entirely of brick. No steel, no concrete, just pure old-fashioned brick. Picture this. You're strolling along, surrounded by vibrant green tea plantations, and suddenly, bam! This majestic bridge emerges from the trees. It's like something out of a storybook. And if you're lucky enough to be there when a train rumbles across, forget about it. It's like a scene straight out of a movie. The sound of the train echoing through the valley, the steam billowing around the bridge, it's pure magic. Oh, and bring your camera because this is one photo op you won't want to miss. Fields. Alright, thrill seekers and view chasers, this one's for you. We're talking about Ella Rock, the big brother of Little Adams Peak, and a hike that's definitely worth lacing up your hiking boots for. But I'm warning you, this one's a bit more challenging. We're talking about a solid 2-hour hike, sometimes uphill, sometimes through dense forest, and sometimes even across railway tracks. It's an adventure, that's for sure. But let me tell you, every drop of sweat is worth it for the view from the top. Imagine this. You reach the summit, slightly out of breath, maybe a little sweaty, but then you see it, the mother of all views. We're talking 360-degree panoramas of the entire Ella region. Start your hike early in the morning. Not only will you beat the heat, but you'll also catch the sunrise over the mountains. And let me tell you, it's a spectacle you won't soon forget. Alright, let's take a break from all this hiking and cool off at one of Ella's most stunning natural wonders, Ravana Falls. Picture this, a cascade of water plummeting 82 feet down a sheer rock face surrounded by lush greenery, mist filling the air, and the sound of rushing water echoing through the valley. The water is cool and refreshing, perfect for a dip after a long day of exploring. Even if you're not feeling up to a swim, there's plenty to see and do around the falls. Just a heads up, Ravana Falls can get a bit crowded, especially during peak season. But don't let that deter you. It's worth braving the crowds to witness the sheer power and beauty of this natural wonder. Okay, get ready for a little culture and history because our next stop takes us to the Dawa Rock Temple. This ancient Buddhist temple, perched high on a cliff face, is more than just a religious site. It's a journey back in time. As you climb the steep staircase leading up to the temple, you'll be greeted by colorful murals and intricate carvings that tell stories from Buddhist mythology. Inside the temple, you'll find a giant Buddha statue, serene and peaceful, seemingly watching over the valley below. Now here's the cool part. Legend has it that this temple dates all the way back to the 3rd century BC. Can you imagine a place that has stood for centuries, witnessing the ebb and flow of history? It's enough to give you goosebumps. So take your time to explore the temple grounds, admire the ancient artwork, and soak in the tranquil atmosphere. Get ready to awaken your senses because our next stop is a treat for your nose, your taste buds, and your Instagram feed. It's the Ella Spice Garden. Now you know I love a good garden, but this is not your average garden, folks. We're talking about acres and acres of fragrant herbs and spices, all bursting with color and intoxicating aromas. As you wander through the garden, you'll encounter everything from cinnamon trees and pepper vines to cardamom plants and vanilla orchids. And the best part, the knowledgeable guides are more than happy to tell you all about the different spices, their medicinal properties, and how they're used in Sri Lankan cuisine. You'll even get to sample some of their delicious homemade spice teas and treats. Talk about a sensory overload. They showed us how to make some traditional Sri Lankan dishes using, you guessed it, all those amazing spices we had just learned about. So if you're looking for a unique and immersive experience, add the Ella Spice Garden to your list. All aboard, we're about to embark on a train journey with a twist, literally. Get ready to experience the Damodara Loop, one of Sri Lanka's most fascinating engineering marvels. Now, you might be thinking, Ellen, a train loop? How exciting can that be? Well, trust me on this one. This is no ordinary loop, folks. The Demodara Loop is a spiral railway track built to overcome a steep elevation difference. The train actually passes under itself as it winds its way up the mountain, creating this incredible loop that's a sight to behold. As the train slowly chugs along, you'll be treated to stunning views of the surrounding tea plantations, valleys, and mountains. It's like taking a scenic tour and witnessing a feat of engineering all at the same time. Oh, and here's a fun fact. The Demodara Loop is the only loop in the world where a train does a complete 360-degree turn while climbing uphill. Get ready to step into a world of myths and legends because our next stop takes us to Ravana Cave. This mysterious cave, hidden high up in the hills, is said to be connected to the epic Hindu tale of the Ramayana. Legend has it that Ravana held Sita, the wife of Lord Rama, captive in this very cave for over a year. Inside the cave is dark and damp, with bats flitting around overhead. Spooky. But don't worry, it's also strangely peaceful and awe-inspiring. And the views from the top? Let's just say they're fit for a king or a demon king, as the case may be. Attention all tea lovers, this one is for you. We're talking about Lipton's Seat, a viewpoint named after the tea magnate himself, Sir Thomas Lipton. Imagine this. You're driving up into the hills, winding through seemingly endless rows of tea bushes, the air thick with the aroma of fresh tea leaves. And then you reach the top, and bam! The most incredible vista unfolds before your eyes. We're talking about sweeping views of Sri Lanka's tea plantations, stretching as far as the eye can see, like a giant emerald green carpet draped over the hills. So grab yourself a cuppa, find a cozy spot, and soak in the beauty of Lipton's Seat. It's an experience that will leave you feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and maybe even a little bit in love with tea. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're ending our Ella adventure with a bang. Get ready to experience the majestic Dialuma Falls, the second highest waterfall in all of Sri Lanka. Now, this waterfall is a bit of a drive from Ella, but trust me, it's worth every minute. We're talking about a cascade of water plunging a dizzying 620 feet down a sheer rock. Falls is an absolute must-do while you're in Ella. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 must-visit places in Ella, Sri Lanka. From stunning natural wonders to ancient temples and everything in between, Ella truly has something for everyone. The people are so friendly, the food is incredible, and the scenery is simply breathtaking. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below telling me which place you're most excited to visit, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.